Alright, without further ado, let's get it. If you guys don't know um where this came from, yeah, if you haven't seen the YouTube video, this is basically this is what I was working on all yesterday. Yes, it is some more promo art, the infamous promo art, but don't worry. It is just coming close to the time of actually revealing it, having it posted up for you guys to see. Basically, that's because I am preparing to start working on the manga. I'm ready to start. I'm ready to start working on it. Ready to start making the chapter. Working on chapter 1. I've got chapter 1 written. I'm ready to actually start working on it graphic wise, so that it can be out at least around the time I want it to be. I want it to be this year, preferably between May and June. But with my 9 to 5 work schedule and the time it takes to put in, quality work for my manga, we'll see what happens. You can't put a time limit on creativity. I realize that. So I'm just let it do what it do. My skill increasing every time I draw. I get better, therefore getting faster. But there's always got to be a start somewhere, and that's all right. While we're on that topic of art streams, you guys know that I haven't streamed art in a while, and it's not because I don't want to stream art. It's because I found that recording art in OBS it's just my thing. It's just something I prefer more, and that's because I get to sit with myself, listen to music, vibe, and focus on my art. I don't gotta constantly be moving. I can sit, look, and think about what it is that I want to do next. But don't get me wrong. As my skill increases, I'll be able to do that on the fly, also while streaming. So for the time being, majority of the art stuff that you guys see is going to be mainly on my YouTube at CU Mugen on YouTube, and that's where you'll find me discussing topics about my manga, discussing art topics, whether it be my manga or just art in general. You'll see speed drawing of me practicing gestures, or just me working on shit for my manga, like I did yesterday. Yesterday was me speed drawing this character and the next character we want to do, which is remix. This is Dexter here. But there will be art streams though. That doesn't mean that art streams are going to be completely gone. Don't get me wrong. They're just going to be more like this. They're going to be inking. Really, there's nothing really to stress about with inking. All you really got to worry about is making sure you go over the line correctly. And if there's anything that I need to correct, it's not going to be that difficult for me to correct with the ink. But with that change, I feel like you guys give me your opinion. I feel like with that change, there's been a boost in the quality of my art and of my videos as well. I feel like I'm able to spend more time and get more out of my videos. I got more to work with my videos, and therefore creating just better content. That's just a part of the learning process. With anything, you're gonna make mistakes at the beginning, so I'm fine with that. I'm chilling with that. That's all good. I know what y'all might be thinking, what is it that you do, Mugen? Why do you do so many different things? Why don't you just stick to manga, or why don't you just stick to gaming? Or why not on one platform you stick to one thing and on another you stick to another, like beats or art or something like that? And it's because I'm I know I'm capable of many things. I like to think of myself as a talented person, and it's the internet. Everyone's doing it. Not to say that I'm a follower of everyone, but everyone's using this internet as a way to reach others and let other people know what it is that they can do. Let them know that, hey, I can do this. And there's a lot of talents that I have that I can't really use in the regular workforce. And I'm living during a time where you can live off of what it is you love to do, thanks to the internet. And I just feel like I'll be missing out if, one, I didn't use the internet to do what I want to do for a living, and two, not include everything that I'm able to do. Like making beat, like, okay, I'll start in chronological order. Videos were huge, made a huge impact on me at an early age in elementary school. Watching YouTube, just watching them play games and shit, that was fire to me, and I always wanted to do it. And I just didn't have the means for it. I didn't have money. I'm in elementary school, 5th grade. I don't have money. 5th, 4th grade, I don't have money. So I just make little things for fun. Then later on down the line, I found anime. Right? First anime that I ever seriously watched was Attack on Titan. Right? And as you guys know, it took forever to get a season 2. So with that, I started buying the manga so I could find out what happens next. But at the same time, I was interested in art. I wanted to do art. I wanted to make art. It wasn't I want to do this as a career type of thing just yet. It was I just want to have this talent. I want to get better at this skill. So that's what I did. I bought supplies and I went with YouTube tutorials, and I just made do with what I could till I started making things that I like, making like things that I was confident showing to people, and that turned with me reading manga, that turned into me wanting to create my own. The thing is, this manga that I'm creating now, it's the same manga that I came up with in 8th grade. I come up with a script and everything. It was like, I don't know, 2 or 3 chapters or something like that. But I come up with something. Right? It's the same manga. It's just adapted over all those years. Daquan was like the first to read the rough draft of Bounty, where it wasn't even Bounty. It wasn't any of the same concepts at all. We were in class and I was writing it. I let him read it. He was like, yo, that's pretty good. I was like, yo, I know, right? But with me becoming good at art, and with me reading manga and getting interested in manga, anime, it was just a good combination for that chemical X that made my dream. So I ran with it. But the idea of me doing it never dawned on me. The idea of me doing it as a job never dawned on me. It was always, I want to make this. The idea was simply, I want to make this and I want to be known for it. That was all. That was all it was. Like, that's all that idea ever was for the longest time. But as the years went on, I continue to draw, continue to get better.